Welcome back to Oldman Gaming, where we're playing Gold Rush again, playing Leaderboard 14, and we've been bouncing between fourth and fifth. The guy that is there, he's been putting up a good run the last week or two, and it's been really good, or the last week actually. So, in fact, I've been on his heels pretty much the whole week because I haven't had quite as much time, or I haven't put in as much time, but. As you can see, we're way down in the pit here. In fact, this gold one here, that's the last row of good gold in this claim. And the other thing you can see, it is winter. I made a video on this, so you can check it out as well. But you can dig in the winter as long as you keep the dirt active. And I found the only real easy way to keep it going is this specific kind of setup here. You know, cause you see, I got 3 days through winter, so I've been digging all through winter, and I don't have my bulldozer out. I'm not even going to get it out. I don't need it, not for this anyway. As long as we keep the cells active, or the dirt areas active, we can keep going. So we're nowhere near like a full clean out yet. We haven't even switched this first set of buckets, so we'll keep digging. Now, I haven't checked the leaderboard today, so we'll check that in a moment. I kind of also want to do this again just to show that, you know, like, done right, you can dig in the winter. You don't need the bulldozer. You just have to be quick on everything. Like, I would say it's roughly 5 minutes or so before they freeze up. So like when you're doing a clean out, you really have to put a few buckets in, and then you run back here and grab a load of dirt, and you go back. So like clean outs do take a lot longer if you want to keep this up. But the reason I'm doing it here, like I can really only imagine, like in the normal game, who cares? You know, just skip winter then. You know, but here, part of the leaderboards is to have most gold in a season. So we're definitely trying to find ways to dig in the winter that's easy and economical. Otherwise, you pass up 7 days that you can't dig. So I think by the end of this winter and in this season, by digging in the winter, I believe I put probably 4,000 more ounces of gold into my season total. So that's really good. Yes, and I think the machines might be a little loud. I don't like to play when I can't hear them. And I mean, the front loader's not too bad. It's not too loud, but like the other one over here might be pretty loud. So let me see. I'll just adjust the sound maybe a little more. I'll pull it down just a bit. There we go. Hopefully that's made a bit of a difference. I can't tell since it's not the volume for my earphones that I hear. So I just dig all the way around like this, and then when you're, you know, when you want to go back the other way, then you just dig at the bottom of the ground. That way you're always keeping a cell or like a section active. I mean, as you can see here, I've left a few little things on the ground here. Let me see. I doubt it'll let me pick it up. No, see. All right. Where is it active going? There we go. So there's a few little bumps in here. There's one right there. You'll see the... Nope, it didn't. But you don't want to leave anything on the ground during the winter either. So like you just have to be careful when you're cleaning it up off the ground. You leave any and then it makes it more difficult to dig. So just definitely make sure you got your bucket down all the way, so like, and that you get all the dirt. There we go, see? So yeah, that's one way to dig in the winter without the bulldozer. Honestly, when I was trying to do it with the bulldozer, I was just making a mess of the claim, because you have to dig at the top, and then if you're just started digging and then it all freezes, you have to like clear out a whole nother section, and the section you were digging in becomes then like useless because you can't reach it with the excavator, and you can't run it back over with the bulldozer because it's all broken ground. So I'm happy that this works, no problem. So you just got to be fast. Like when you're digging in it like this, it's not so bad. It's when, for instance, you need to refuel, or you need to do the clean out, or you need to go to repair something, or put something else in. Like it probably took like 40 minutes to bring the third Frankenstein down here, simply because I had to, jump back and through. I gotta go check just to make sure, because okay, it's clocking. That's good. Like sometimes after reloads, when I reload the game, some part of the wash plant doesn't start, and so basically it was the jigs. And so I'll just be all digging, thinking, yes, we're making lots of money or gold, and then come washout time, I've got 1.5 buckets full of dirt rather than 3, and I'm a bit annoyed. Alright, so this is getting a little crazy on me here. There we go. See, now I left a bit right there on the ground. We're going to have to pick that up so that we don't have issues. I only have 3 days left till winter, so it probably won't be that big of an issue if I kind of missed it. I mean, there's, like you've noticed, see right there, it like totally hit it, but let's see, we gotta get this lined up right. Alright, that's better. Let's see. Okay, don't freeze. Oh crap, I did it again. Now we got a whole bunch down there that needs cleaning up. Alright, well, we'll get it. It's not a big deal. So we're about halfway to our first switch. I've noticed it takes about 30 minutes to fill up the wash plant. So alright, that's a good alignment. Just make sure the bucket's right. And clean it all up. There we go. There we go. So after this last row is done, which might be this clean out and one more, I can go dig back here. I'll quickly go over there and show you. So like, you see all these are, highlighted or like toggled, but you can't see them because I'm basically digging into this section. So this, where the just into the new brick or square. Now I've got all these ones I can go through. They actually don't have a lot. I mean, 300 is okay. We've got these, but I have been digging up here, so I think some of these are okay. I see. So we've got 2 really good ones left, and then a couple of okay. So we'll have to dig with the excavator and the dump truck, which, yeah, it's a bit slower, and we definitely can't do it during the winter. So that, or I reset the claim. Now, because we've got about a week left, and I probably will have some time, like it takes so long to get back down to this kind of situation. But like once I'm down here, Yeah, my cleanouts have been something like 600, average of 600 every time. So it's nice, you know, but it takes a lot of work to get here. You know, it takes like 2 to 3 hours just to dig down to where the gold is good. Like when I started this claim, or when I reset this claim, so this is the first reset, I ended up starting to like put through the wash plant the not so great dirt. Like you spend an hour and a half digging, and then you go do the clean out and you get like 20 ounces of gold, or maybe it was 50, but it was like stupid little amount. You know, you're like, oh man. But I was like, I've already started, so I'm just going to keep going. Took about 2 more clean outs before I started getting into like 400 and 500 ounces like I should have been. So, you know, you just got to be careful where you dig. And I am going to see if I can get this over here. It's uneven. It's bugging me. So I'm just going to, there we go, kind of make it a little better. Oh, we didn't look at the leaderboard, did we? So let's do that. Let me just dump this out and then we'll go check it out. Let's see where, I don't even know where I'm at today because I just loaded up. I'm probably in 5th place. Yeah, 5th. Yeah, see, so he's got 1,000 above me. So I need to get 2 clean outs. Hopefully today I can do that. Now in the seasonal gold though, I think I'm 4th. Yeah, see, I'm 4th, but that guy's not far behind me. Not far behind me. Which I think this is weird. See, like, the guy that's right behind me in 5th, he's not here on the list, not in 10. So, I mean, like, he's having a really good, like, I just don't know how he's doing it. He should be close to where I'm at, you know, on the seasonal gold. If he's got the same amount as I do, unless he's cheating somehow. We're dumping it all off the side. Oh, there's one more block over there, but I know that block's like only 200. So I might not dig all the way over there. If not, I'll just at least wait till winter is over, because I'd rather. It's much easier. Plus, I have a block to the left of me that's got like a 500 or 400 ounce count to it, but it's kind of behind some other dirt too. So I'm just thinking I won't go get it yet. Whoa. I'm just trying to be so careful. I just want to get all the gold out of this. I get all the dirt I can out of this. I hate dumping it off the side because it's painful to see top dirt going down on the ground. All right, I think we'll start going back the other way. I have to fill up our Frankenstein soon, but that's okay. Because I got the big old gas tanks here, that does not take long at all. Boom! We're blowing up the... That's the only thing about digging here. Like, if you get this wrong, it'll bounce you around all the time. You just gotta be careful. Most of the time it bounces you back on your feet, or it does like that reset. And it keeps the dirt in the bucket, but half the time you're not all the way full, so it just makes sense to like go hit the wall again, you know, get another set and make sure that you're full. I've had a few times where it's knocked me on my side, but I don't do a reset because it only takes a few moments to wiggle this thing around and get yourself back up. I don't think we hit the wall good enough there. We didn't get a full bucket. So with 2 cleanouts today, we'll pass him up. But then again, if he plays any more today, he'll again pass me up. So I may end up falling behind in a point, you know, if I have to reset the claim. I just may not have enough time to catch up to him. Depends on how much time I have. Basically, we have 1 week left. I mean, I know that it's Monday right now, but it'll end a week and 1 day. So I think that's where we're at. So this is how I do. I'll dig up high, dig in the middle, and then dig on the ground. I go back and forth on the wall, and I can keep the cells active and working. I can pick off, you know, dirt from several cells at a time. Squares, cells, whatever, you know, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, this is... Generally, you can tell it's full because then once it starts pushing up the wall and the wall doesn't kind of move, then it's full. What's that? See, it's like that was not full. 3%. You can also kind of see where the active stuff is because it turns, you know, a different color, and it's not guaranteed, but it is a helpful thing to see where you can generally say, okay, this is an active square. So now it's a full bucket. Come on, there we go. Yep, I got a ton of gold. I haven't even gone to the smithing for a long time. I did have to go just recently. Almost ran out of money and lost all my workers. I was down to 3,000 gold. All right, so here's another quick tip and secret that I didn't know about till last season. If you have a level 3 worker in your machine, now I've been told you have to have 5 of them in a machine, you know, assigned to machines. Then you can get automatic fuel reload. So what you saw earlier, it said push, you know, so we just ran out. But if I restart it, it autofills. It's a beautiful thing. Makes fueling up so much fast. I don't even have to deal with the truck and the movable water tank, or not water, fuel tank anymore. You know, it just streamlines everything. It's amazing. So it really pays to have a bunch of workers that are level 3 and have them in your machines. See, I think I dumped some there, but oh well. So basically I have one in the dump truck, one in the excavator. Well, we're like totally missing the section we should be digging. There we go. And then I got 3 with it, you know, each Frankenstein has a level 3 guy. So it pays to, you know, like if you're going to do it this way and you're in season 1 and you got some money, or like the first, then you just keep hiring a bunch of hog pen or hog container workers. Because first off, they're the cheapest to upgrade, and then you just retrain them to be whatever you need when the time comes to need them. That's another tip and trick that I'm glad I found, like I was told. It's very nice. It's so helpful. So honestly, trying to get the truck down here to fill this thing up is just... It can be a real trick. Basically, I think what I was doing is I'd drive it down here and then I would just reset both, and then when I need it again, it was the same process. But now, no, I don't need to. We just click and go. It's so nice. But then, obviously, now that and that was before I realized this other tip and trick, which is to have a huge gas tank by your Frankenstein. Now I can just, you know, wheel my front loader on over there, and it's a cakewalk. I mean, even that's really fast. You just roll them over there and fill up with the... But it's faster, as you can see, to do it the way I just did, so... There we go. So you can see we're getting good gold dirt out of the last squares. Kind of makes me sad. I was hoping that this would... hoping it would last longer. It's, you know, I've dug it out super fast, so... Yeah, that's just how it goes. I don't know if we'll have enough dirt to dig through the whole winter, actually. You know, so because of that, my seasonal total may not get as high as I'd like it to. But it's higher than what it would have been if I just... So I was thinking of skipping winter because I didn't want to deal with it. But as you can see, I started doing this, and it's not a problem, really. So that's beautiful. And then if you have all tier 5 items, and you got at least one overseer and one repair guy, I think that's what they call him, forgot, but if you got a repair guy, you got an overseer, you're not going to have a lot of breakdowns. As you can see, we've been going for quite a while now, and nothing's breaking down, and that's good. And there's our first switch. So our first set of buckets is switching now. That's really good. It means about an hour of digging, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Do a whole cleanup. But I'm gonna go ahead, I think, and leave the video here. We've checked the leaderboards. I've given you some fun tips and tricks to help when digging, and showed you the best way to dig through the winter without the bulldozer. And so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. Just remember, please like and subscribe. Really helps out the channel, you know, if you support me by subscribing, and let me know that these are the kinds of videos you like to watch. And if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, just, you know, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Ain't gonna hurt you any. All right, so see you in the next video.